This year, to celebrate Violet's birthday, we took a week-long trip to Portland. And to celebrate your birthday, Mom, I've decided to take every picture we took on this trip and put it into a video while telling the story of our first family trip back to Portland.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
We had been planning what we would do in Portland for over a month now, but the second we landed, we knew exactly what to do first and foremost. Burgerville, which we ate right outside of Guardian Games. We looked around the store and bought a couple things before heading over to the Rose Garden. We took some nice pictures of the garden, but the other reason for being there was the park. We have a lot of fond memories from there. We visited the Falcon to look at some old stuff we left behind in storage before going to the first place we were staying at. We unpacked and relaxed a little bit before heading to dinner, which was at Denise and Travis's house. We ate a bunch of tacos and talked with old friends before heading back to the house to get some sleep.
Here come bad news, talking this and that.
After having breakfast at a restaurant called Jam and getting a reservation at the Kennedy School, it was time for at least my, most anticipated part of the trip. We met up with Michelle for the first time in years and took a walk around downtown with her and a dog to catch up, during which we took a bunch of pictures that I somehow managed to look terrible in all of.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is.
We say goodbye to Michelle and meet up with Ray, Jess, and Ella for a hike to see our favorite tree, Doug the Douglas Fir.
Bring me down. Can't run. Bring me down. Your love is too
But it's a good picture shot.
Can't none.
By the way, Amber wasn't there because she was at summer camp.
Bring me down. Can't none. Bring me down. Your love is too bring me down. Can't none. Bring me down. I said, 'cause I'm happy. Clap along.
After detoxing from all that nature by going to the arcade, we went to get dinner at Thai Noon, where I made the unfortunate mistake of ordering the chicken. I say unfortunate because it had a spine. And after that, we went back to the rental to get some sleep. Alright, day 3. We started today off with a quick but emotional drive by our old house on our way to Alberta Park, goofing off, and then going to Collage to look around.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy.
After that, we walked basically across the street over to Green Bean Books to locate a certain worm, and had lunch at a food cart pop. After picking up some of that good stuff at Powell's, we headed over to another arcade, but this one had a singing Tesla coil. Then, for dinner, we invited Michelle to eat with us at McMenamin's, which was pretty sweet. Sadly, this was the last time we got to see Michelle this trip, seeing as she was headed to visit her family for the next couple of weeks. So after seeing her off, we slept a night in the Kennedy School.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
After a morning swim in the soaking pool, we headed down to Fresh Pot for breakfast, where we said hi to Justin and Vinny. Then we went for another swim at a pool we rented with Ray, and swam in it for like the entire day. Like seriously, I don't think we did anything else today. So let's get to tomorrow, which happens to be Violet's birthday plans were the whole reason we got to come out here anyway, so she had a few activities planned out. First, we had a quick breakfast at Jam before heading to the other Rose Garden, which was like way bigger. While on our way to Voodoo Donuts, we stopped by the Friends Bakery to, get some bread.
Give me the bread.
Then we actually got to dinner and ordered some fantastic donuts. Then we went pirate mini golfing, which we have many photos of for some reason. After that, we went to see Inside Out 2 in theater, which was pretty good, but the pizza they were serving made it even better. Then we headed down to Bricks and Minifigs to make custom minifigures of ourselves on our way to the sushi go-round for birthday dinner, but not before taking a picture with the Milo's fork and spoon. Now it was time for Violet's actual birthday celebration, which she seemed excited for. Even though Violet's birthday was over now, we still had plenty of trip to go. So we slept with the Morrises and got a full night's sleep for the journey tomorrow. We started today off with some free birthday mini donuts, which the server kindly still gave us for free, even though it technically wasn't Violet's birthday anymore. He said he was planning on quitting anyway. We ate our donuts as we drove up the mountain towards our next destination, a gorgeous mountain lake. After we were done at the lake, we got changed and dried off at our next rental house, ending the day excited for the next. We went to the top of a mountain. Alright, that was kind of fast, so let me give you the context of what's going on. We are currently at the Timberline Lodge, but we're not staying here. Not only is this where they filmed the outside shots of the Overlook Hotel in The Shining, but it doubles as a ski resort. We are currently on the ski resort lift that goes almost all the way to the top of Mount Hood. Seeing as it's basically the tallest point in Oregon, we wanted to experience it on this trip. Then, after we went back down the mountain, we capped off the day with about 3 straight hours of Oaks Park. Okay, day 8 of 9. We really didn't do much today, all things considered. Since we got Dad booking at a barbershop called Cloak and Dagger for his birthday, me and him got a nice beard and haircut, while Violet, Mom, and Jessica got a pedicure at a different place. Then, when we got home, Violet made some cookies with Mom and Jessica, using her 360 Tootsie Rolls that she won at the arcade. Like seriously, we have been snacking on her Tootsie Rolls for almost the entire trip, and we have barely even made a dent. After dinner, we tried and failed to learn how to play a card game we got at Guardian Games, while eating chocolate cookies, but gave up and retired to our beds, knowing that tomorrow will be our last day in Portland. Also, both the Morris cats curled up next to me and slept in my bed that night, and I think that's really cool and awesome because, like, their cats are really shy on people. We did one thing today. Just one. And it was probably the best thing we could have done with our last day in Portland. The street fair.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break.
The street fair was everything we hoped it would be. Despite the hours of walking, it was probably the most fun I personally had in the entire trip. There were bubble machines, at least 3 or 4 live bands, people sharing their passions, cute dogs, and a ridiculous amount of food. Like, there was a whole side of the street fair dedicated to barbecue. Also, we saw this guy.
Awesome.
You're the only important dude, I swear.
What happiness is to you? Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Eventually, though, all good things must come to an end, and this time was no exception. We said our final goodbyes to Ray and Jessica, got on the road, say that again, and boarded the plane home.
No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you